DJ's stand hard punch now has an initial scaling of 20%, which really hurts combos you start with it, such as after drive rush or even just punish counter stuff. The medium kick has a bit more reach for the first 3 active frames, so it no longer takes time to reach its final range. However, a wider hurtbox means it's easier to whiff punish in recovery. Punish counter anti-air crouch hard kick now puts the opponent at a unified height. Previously, it could leave opponents in different places depending on which active frame hit, I guess. The light punch TC has a bit more input leniency, but even if you do it slower, it's still an unsafe true block string. The final hit is now +3 on hit, which gives you an uninterruptible 6-frame button. Or else a 7-frame button that trades favorably. Back hard kick doesn't launch opponents quite as high in juggles, limiting DJ's extensions. Knee shot has a worse hitbox as an air-to-air, and now if you hit DJ out of it, it's a punish counter. EX air slash now has higher initial scaling, hurting your drive rush shots after you blow through the opponent's fireball, for example. Jackknife Maximum got a few changes which seem to suggest its effective anti-air range is a bit narrower, but I couldn't really detect the difference. Also, Heavy Jackknife's hit timing was changed in juggles, which might help with consistency, I guess. Changes were made to Heavy and EX Sobot, which makes them more juggle friendly, which actually gives DJ some new routes into them. DJ Step Low now has an initial scaling of 20%, making the combos he gets from it much weaker. Additionally, Step Low is given more recovery when it whiffs or when it's armored, making Drive Impact a more universal response to the step away. Step Heavy Kick was given anti-air invincibility, so I guess they want you to anti-air with it. Feels a bit slow for my liking. EX Step Heavy Kick adds more scaling to DJ's combos, which previously dealt way more damage than your typical EX route. DJ got a lot of changes to his Super 1. This is one of the only level 1s in the game with no invincibility, and it seems they tried to buff it in a lot of other ways. It's now only -12 on block instead of -24, with shorter overall duration and higher pushback, making it harder to punish. Damage was raised a bit, and juggle potential too. I think it's intended as a whiff punish super, but I never really saw anyone using it like that before. Having it be safer on block might be the difference maker. After landing level 2 super, your super meter gain is scaled for the rest of your combo. Here are modern DJ's auto combos if you have no resources. Overall, this version of DJ seems to be nerfed to me, with a lot of focus in particular on reducing his damage. His juggle route seemed to have shifted a bit as well, giving players new combos to learn. There's some buffs and some consistency stuff too, but it's a bit surprising to me seeing DJ getting nerfs, when I just did Ken's video and he was relatively unchanged. I still think DJ's above average though.